Are you gearing up for back to school? Because your t-shirt business should be too. School spirit wear is one of the most profitable projects that you could work on. If you've got kiddos in anything from pre-K to high school, there are tons of large piece spirit wear opportunities for your t-shirt business to capitalize on. Hey there, I'm Dave with Transfer Express, and today we are talking all about custom printed transfers that could help you knock those school t-shirts out of the park. From how to approach your local districts, to bidding on jobs, creating custom transfers, and even pressing them, we'll cover it all today. So are you ready? Let's do it. So if you're new to the channel, Transfer Express is the leading supplier of custom screen printed and digital heat transfers for the apparel decorating industry. With 2 production facilities in Ohio and Arizona, we're able to meet the demand for our customers nationwide. And we are dedicated to customer service, and helping grow custom apparel businesses is our #1 priority. Everything we do is focused on making sure we send high quality, fashionable, custom transfers on time and on a budget. School spirit wear is one of the most lucrative projects that you could get. Now, sometimes they've been pre-sold, so getting paid up front isn't an issue, and you know exactly how many and what sizes that the school needs. They're also typically large runs, and by utilizing gang sheets, you could pack some big profits into your pocket with them and add value or add-ons for your client, like sleeve or back prints or even those inside tag prints. And there's a few ways that you could land these sweet school jobs. So let's run down a few tips to help you and your t-shirt business out. Tip #1, you have to start local, in your own neighborhood. They are much more likely to convert and be into your business. Tip #2, high schools are hard to land, no doubt. Now granted, they are usually the biggest and the most visible, but they are hard to win. Now, there is usually a lot of competition already involved with them. It's common that someone in the booster club or PTA already knows somebody printing t-shirts, or the high school has a student program that does it already. So you want to concentrate on elementary schools, middle schools, any private or charter schools directly in your area. What you should try to do is find the PTO or PTA president. Now, they are usually the ones making decisions on buying, and or they're the ones to kind of bubble it up to the higher ups. They could change from year to year, so even if you got passed up last year, keep trying. And it's good to approach them first, so when they need you, they already know who you are. Schools usually require 3 bids. So even if they have someone, as long as your pricing is competitive, you could land the job. But be sure your pricing isn't too high or too low, because you still want to make a profit. Your time is always worth it, so charge accordingly. That's one thing we will go over always. Your time is worth it, and make money. Now that you've landed the job, let's look at how we could actually get this done. So first, let's start an easy view online designer at transferexpress.com. Here you could browse through tons of different school layouts, from a wide range of everything from extracurriculars to our best sellers, what's new for this year, any senior shirts here, our mascot section, even elementary or preschool layouts. Now, everything in EasyView is completely customizable. So say we love this layout here with the bulldog, and this layout MAS 199. But our mascot for our school is a pirate. Well, we could easily swap the text here for pirates, and we'll adjust this clip art to be this pirate here. And just with a few clicks, we've got our brand new layout customized to our school and mascot. So say we landed another school, be it the same district or not, we could always toss another logo right here onto the gang sheet as well. And as long as we could use the same ink color, we'll split the cost of the screen printed transfers between these 2 jobs. And that maximizes our profit by lowering our print costs. Now, even if you're eyeing up different pieces of apparel or even something like hats, you could arrange them all on one gang sheet and keep the print costs low, so you could make some extra dough. Just like we did here on this Crestview High School apparel. All of the stuff on this gang sheet could be used for left chests or hats and some different shirts like the hoodies or these t-shirts. So now we showed you in Easy View just how easy it is to create your artwork and your transfers. So let's show you just how easy they are to apply. Now that we have everything ready to press, we have a very special guest with us, Josh Ellsworth from Stahls TV, who's going to help us apply this goof-proof transfer today. Take it away, Josh.
Hey Dave, thanks so much for having me, and I'm excited to be presenting this to you. Why? Because goof-proof is one of my favorite products as well because of its versatility. And guess what, guys? It is so easy to use, and I'm going to show you that on our Hotronics Auto Open Clam. But before we show you how to actually apply the transfer, what do we need to do? Yeah, you got it right. We need to load our t-shirt, and there's actually a proper way to do this. Now, when I'm loading t-shirts, one of my favorite things to do is thread them on. That means you basically split it, your shirt, like a pillowcase. We're going to open it up underneath, and we're quickly going to thread that onto the press. I like to pull that shirt down as if it were falling on you and you're wearing it, and then I'll just take my 2 fingers and retract that collar right off of the front edge. What does that do? It gets me a nice flat surface for printing. Then we start with the preheat. A preheat of your garment removes moisture and wrinkles. When I'm preheating for the first shirt that I'm going to press in this job and show you on camera, that's when I like to adjust the time, the temperature, and the pressure. Those are the big 3 for getting an accurate and durable heat application that's going to keep your customer happy and coming back for more jobs. And so when we're talking about goof-proof, today we're going to be running the 365-degree application. It applies at 4 to 6 seconds. We're going to go ahead and set our control board at 5 seconds, and then we need to adjust the pressure. We call out a 6 to 8 pressure. That's a medium to firm, and I would say err on the side of firm pressure, especially on a 16x20 lower platen. And so let's just adjust this with our over center pressure adjustment knob, lock it down, and this Hotronics Auto Clam shows an 8. That's a nice firm pressure on the top end of our scale. You see that? It automatically opened, this garment's preheated, and now I'm ready to grab and place my transfer. You heard about gang sheeting. We've trimmed this one out. We're gonna do a full front print together, and let's come on in close and place this design. Let's position this into place. Now I'm keeping some context of where the print is on my sheet as I position it down from my collar in the proper location. We have helpful tools that we can link to in the description to help you with that. And then it's really simple. No cover sheet needed. Actually, don't use a cover sheet. The carrier paper acts as the cover sheet. 5 seconds, quick, easy. The press almost peeled it for me, guys. And I just peel off the backing, and that is completed. A highly durable screen print result. All right, let's take a look at how I did for the completed result. Dave, come on back in. What do you think of this print?
Wow, it is just phenomenal. I will tell you, the goof-proof looks and feels and stretches just like a regular screen printed t-shirt. And you can't really tell the quality, everything, and what, it applied in 4 or 5 seconds?
Yeah, and all you need is a heat press.
All you need is a heat press, no need for any other materials, and you get a retail quality result. I tell you, the possibilities are limitless. With Easy View Online Designer and Transfer Express, you could create just about everything, not just t-shirts, but bags, tote bags, and uniforms, everything.
Yeah, so what do they need to do now? Well, you need to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and you need to head over to transferexpress.com and try goof-proof. Let's reach that school spirit market.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that this video helps you get out there and land some big jobs for your t-shirt business. If you have any ideas for custom clip art or layouts that you'd like to see, or tips for your own t-shirt business that made you successful, just leave a comment below. And last but not least, I'm Dave, and happy pressing.